Hello everybody, Rizzer Inferno here. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Pick it up right where we left off. I did restart the game. I did verify files and so on. Hopefully that has fixed it. It didn't say that anything was wrong, but I'm guessing that the problem is hopefully fixed as such. I don't know. Oh, there was one other thing I needed to do. Hold on one second. Let me actually do that. Alright, there we go. That should be ready to go then. So, as I said towards the end of the previous episode, I am going to use an unlimited grenades cheat hack mod thing solely for the purpose of this upcoming section, because of the fact that it is a otherwise extreme pain in the ass. I have played through this game many times, and not once have I successfully been able to get through this while saving all of the colonists, because they always either die stupidly or I run out of grenades. So I am just gonna, skip those steps and go straight to unlimited grenades. I will turn that off immediately after I am done with this section. Just so you guys are aware of it.
Infection could have altered a human to that extent. I wonder what is going on here.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us. That's what the gas grenades are for.
As you order, Commander Shepard.
Alright, one moment, please. I just want to make sure I have the correct thing set up for that before I do it. Let's see, unlimited grenades is F8. Okay, we're gonna just do that while I do this, and that will be the only thing that we use. F8. No, hold on. God damn it. Can I not get back in the... Okay, there we go.
Fire in the hole!
All
Good.
targets eliminated.
They're alive.
Get down!
Because, see, this here is what I'm talking about. Because there is a mix.
We've got to move one of those cargo blocks.
Because there is a mix of both the fucking creepers and the fucking...
I will destroy you!
And the creepers end up getting in the way.
Here it comes!
Can you make sense of them?
See this? This too. You're right, Holly? Sorry about that. There we go.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Just the fucking blank expression after all that. Jesus. Alright, hold on. Let me do this. And heal everybody.
Good to go.
Perfect. Alright. That's fine. We're good. Okay. So I think I can turn it off now. I'll leave it on for now, just in case there's more down here, because I don't remember. But I don't think there's any more colonists down here. I suppose I can just theoretically use the grenades on whatever's down here. Plus 32 Paragon. Yes, that's what I did. Yes, 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 yes. Good, 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 good. That's so good. Hell yeah. I think the max I've ever gotten off of that was 25 or something along those lines. Maybe 24 or something. I don't know exactly, but...
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Kira. What is that?
That's... plant?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be... problematic.
Brr.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You gave something to Saren. Something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground in the new growth.
Get down!
Over here, Commander. Definitely something different in this area. Area secured. I think we're done here.
That'll work.
That had the desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Alright. Let's do it. Am I still recording properly? Okay, yes, just making sure. Hi. Really? You're not even gonna fuck. You know what? Here, you can have that. Can you stop doing that? That's weird. I don't like that at all.
Shields disabled.
Not if I have anything to say about it. You know what? Yeah.
Here it comes.
Anybody else? No? Good. I think the noises that are playing right now are supposedly the noises that are trying to play into my head or something. Oh, hey. Disgusting.
Finally, some action.
Shields disabled.
Clear.
Disgusting.
Here it comes.
Heads up.
Get down.
Think we're good, Commander.
I'm glad this game decided on thermal clips to be unlimited ammo style. And it's based on heat dispersion and not actual ammunition. Because believe it or not, the fucking actual ammunition thing is not, like, that's not a hack thing. That's just that this game has unlimited ammo. It's based solely on heat. No? Okay, well. Cool.
That's the last of them.
Okay, and there we go, perfect. Ooh. Okay. Let me see if I can give any of that out. Chameleon tool. Not really. Tech would be more for Tali, and Tali has the Savant 5, so we're good for now. Oh,
Finally, some action.
Eat this.
had about enough of that.
All clear.
Okay. Now what?
Returning, Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
Fire in the hole!
I'm gonna go ahead and leave that there. Oh, I see. No, your shields are not down. Oh, okay. Well, they are a little bit. My apologies. My shotgun has stopped making noise every
Perimeter
shot
secured.
again.
Here it comes!
Oops. Sorry, Tali. I did not mean to do that to you. She's okay. She just got knocked down. Can you bugger off, please? Thank you. There we go.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
You okay?
Is everything alright? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have. She joined him to guide him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Tricked
Are you saying Saren can control minds?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals. The strength of his influence is troubling.
Benezia sought to turn the river and was swept away.
How is this possible?
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent and powerful beings in the galaxy. How could one fall under Saren's control?
Saren has a vessel. An enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks, but in the end, it is absolute. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. He needed my biotics to communicate with the Thorian, to learn its secrets. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
That's pretty awful.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the Geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
What does it do?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
So this cipher is knowledge?
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
There has to be some way. I need that information.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Brutal.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I'll be okay.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
I want to know more about Benezia.
Benezia was greatly respected among our people. A powerful biotic, even for an Asari. She was widely known as a teacher of philosophy and religion. She always sought the paths of peace and harmony. She joined with Saren because she hoped to turn him away from his path of destruction.
Instead, she became one of his most powerful allies.
As I mentioned before, Matriarch Benezia underestimated Saren. Be sure you do not make the same mistake.
What else can you tell me about Saren?
There is little I could tell you that you do not already know. He's powerful, he's charismatic, and he is dangerous. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. But now I see he's leading the galaxy into an age of darkness and suffering.
Tell me more about this ship Saren has.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how it was built or where it comes from. Its design does not match that of any known spacefaring species. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating, its defenses virtually impenetrable. With it, Saren believes he is unstoppable.
It controls minds.
You said Saren uses it to manipulate his followers.
The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. You feel drawn to the ship. It makes Saren's arguments more persuasive, more compelling. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There's no other way to explain it.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the Thorian?
When the creature enveloped me, I became part of it. but I still don't truly understand it. So alien, so ancient. Its exact age is impossible to know. It measured time differently. 10,000 years of hibernation broken by a few frantic centuries of activity. Its mind was awesome, magnificent. It transcended all classification. And now it is gone.
Don't tell me you feel sorry for that thing.
The Thorian was a unique life form. A sentient being that lived for 50,000 years, maybe more. There is nothing even remotely like it in the known galaxy.
Oops.
I'm grateful you saved me from a life of thraldom. Yet I cannot help but feel some sorrow for the loss of such a rare and remarkable creature.
Yeah, unfortunately for me, I'm not the doctor. I wouldn't have been able to find a way to not extinct it. Doctor is in Doctor Who, just to be clear.
I want to know more about you.
There is nothing remarkable about me. I was merely one of Matriarch Benezia's disciples. For nearly 2 centuries, I followed her, learning at her feet. When Benezia revealed her plan to join Saren, she gave her disciples a choice. Only those who were willing had to follow her. Many felt her plan was too dangerous, but I believed in her. I thought she could turn Saren away from his insanity. Instead, we joined him in it.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
A noble idea.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exo-Geni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander. It'll be tough going, but we'll make this a home.
You saved most of the infected.
All.
It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be all right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
We'll start over. What else can we do?
This wouldn't have happened if Exo-Geni had backed us from the start.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Oh, I found your data.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Sure thing, bub.
I hope Exo-Geni learned from this.
Yeah, I doubt it. They're a giant corporation.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Alright. It is unfortunate that Faidan had to perish due to the influence of the Thorian. However, I appreciate that he did not kill me and instead sacrificed himself in response.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Oh, Jesus. Equalizer 7. Neat. Too bad I can't afford none of it. Which sucks, because that's expensive, and I still have a lot. That's fine, though. We'll deal with it. Hey, Davin, how are things going?
Thank you for everything you did.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, oh my goodness.
The only thing I can say for that plant is it made me forget how hungry I am.
It's fair.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
You're welcome.
I have my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
Of course.
Ferros will be back in shape in no time, Commander. We'll make sure of it.
Wait a minute. I know that voice. Hey.
I want to try and make this colony work. I hope we'll have the chance now.
That's an interesting voice to give random NPCs in this game.
You were at the Skillian Blitz, right? Never thought someone like you would help us.
Why not?
I think I'll stay, help reclaim the colony. It's a chance for a new beginning.
God damn it, Kazuhira Miller of Metal Gear Solid, I'm pretty sure, is that other colonist's voice.
Damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I unfortunately never found any power cells.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way. Thank you, Commander.
I'm genuinely sorry. I did try. I did look.
It will take time for things to get back to normal around here.
Yeah. Reynolds?
Thank you for freeing us.
Yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately I never found the power cells. I did look around, but I probably just missed it or something. I'm not going to try to go back for it. It's not super relevant. I'm sure they'll figure it out. Seeing as how the threat of the Geth is no longer an issue. They can focus mainly on taking out whatever else is on the way. I'm just glad I was able to save everybody successfully. Alrighty. Let's finish this up.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look
Yo.
pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
It's worth a shot, I
Do it.
suppose.
Hurry. We don't have much time.
What the hell just happened to my eyes? I don't know if anybody else saw that.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can... oh. I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Ferros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes, actually, this
Patch
time.
him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exo-Geni should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The Thorian liked to enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
I help everyone. It doesn't matter whether it's human or not.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Fuck
Goodbye,
you.
Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
I'll fucking sacrifice you fuckheads in a minute. Keep it up with that attitude, and you'll find out what the fucking sacrifices will be. God damn it. Funnily enough, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody who hasn't seen it yet.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch
anything.
down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Appreciate you,
I
Joker.
have to go.
All right, see ya.
Also, I might give myself infinite stamina just for the fuck of it inside the ship. Solely for the purpose of running around quickly rather than the fucking garbage jog that we're at. Hey, what up? How you doing, Caden?
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Ferros.
That would
be
be
now
nice.
that they're cut off from the company.
Yep.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Can't you retrofit to L3s?
You ever thought about going back under the knife? Maybe get an upgrade?
No thanks, Commander. One slip and you can't remember your own name. The L2s spike higher anyway. My abilities would drop with pain-free L3s. And it'd be a cold day before I turn myself over to a Canadic subsidiary.
They're still around?
I haven't heard anything about Canadics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Canadics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Canadics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Thorian by the name of Commander Vernus.
That would do it.
A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
You ever bust a guy?
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better.
I see.
Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should
Fair.
get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
Fair enough.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Makes sense to me. Sure thing. Yeah. Yo. Just want to see what your input is. Thoughts?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
We had this conversation already.
Goodbye, Commander.
Literally had the same exact conversation after the fucking... after we picked, her up on, the exploding magma planet, the volcano planet. I mean, if you guys watched that episode, you would know what I'm talking about anyway, so I don't really think I need to explain it. God, this elevator is unbearably slow. Rex, buddy!
What do you want, Shepard?
What up?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system.
Yeah.
I needed to eat.
That's
I
fair.
needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Interesting.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Thorians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Thorians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
And what about Jared?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Oh, shit.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Understandable.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
I understand.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
What?
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last
Oh,
time
right. I
you
had this
saw
conversation
a
last time,
Krogan
too.
Scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
Yep, there it is. Garrus! Garrus!
Commander.
My main man!
You've been with C-Sec a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
Anything specific?
I bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
I'm listening.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market, but they're not as bad as the psychos. I remember this one L-Corps diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
What'd you find?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Thorian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Thorian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Salarian hearts, no Thorian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
The Krogan testicles make sense considering the genophage, but yeah, I'm gonna ask anyway.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
4 nuts.
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
You mean threatening? Was that really necessary?
Maybe, maybe not. Either way, it paid off. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up, and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Oof.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
You're getting quieter, and that's weird.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
And they just let him go?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel.
I guess that's
I told
fair.
them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
I see.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
Tough choice.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Tali a little bit, I think, and then I will wrap up this episode.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Steren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Don't worry, we'll find something for you.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You would be technically a royalty then.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
That is a lot of pressure.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
Alright. Makes sense.
I should go.
See you later.
Bye-bye, Tali. Alright. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. Share it with your friends if you enjoyed it, you know. If you keep coming back for my content on the regular and you are enjoying it enough to stick around, you should definitely hit that subscribe button. Not only does it help me grow the channel, but it also helps you find my content easier. If you want to be notified of when I upload, go ahead and hit that bell. I appreciate you all for being here as always, and I will see you in whatever I stream or upload next. Bye-bye, everybody.